Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this lab today we will see how to configure HSRP in a Cisco router, right? So basically HSRP stand for Hot Standby Routing Protocol, and it is one of the most popular fast hop redundancy protocol made by Cisco. It is Cisco proprietary protocol, and the Hot Standby Routing Protocol allows a router on a LAN segment to automatically take over if other router fails, right? So today in this lab we will learn how to configure HSRP on a Cisco IOS. So let's get started. As you can see, I have one simple topology diagram where I have a two router R1 and R2, and from the LAN segment we have one core switch, and both router is connected through the core switch, and from the core switch there is one access switch, and the PC is connected on the access switch in VLAN 12 in the sales VLAN. As you can see, it is in VLAN 12, that is, it belongs to sales VLAN. Now this VLAN is already configured on the core switch, and the router for the LAN segment is already configured. And this router for the internet, we have only one internet available right now, so I have used one switch for as a WAN switch, so that internet will be distributed between both router on the same VLAN. So what I did, I just created one um, from the WAN switch. As you can see, I have created one VLAN, that is internet VLAN, and I have assigned internet 0/0, 0/1, and 0/2, 0, 1, and 2 for the VLAN 100, so that whatever whatever data will receive on that particular VLAN 100, it will go through the internet. So let's get started, and let me check in for the router 1. As you can see, so IP interface brief, I have configured router as router 1 for the internet 0, and it is in DHCP. It is getting IP from a virtual this is virtual internet, and that is connected to my physical internet connection to reach internet. Yes, I can reach internet, google.com. Let me check. Yes, I can reach, right? So that is basic configuration. And on R2 I have shut down the IP interface. As you can, I have shut down the fast Ethernet 0 that is connected to the internet. Will enable all those things. So let's get started, and let's configure router 1 for the HSRP. So there are very few basic command, and I'm going to configure in a basic mode. Okay, so first of all we need to assign an IP to that particular router interface, that is F01, that is connected to the LAN, right? So interface fast Ethernet 0 IP address. As you can see in the diagram, this one, I'm going to assign R1 fast Ethernet 0 as IP2, and R2 fast Ethernet 0 as a 3, 192.168.3, and the default gateway will be 10.254. That is in management VLAN for the LAN side, right? So default gateway 192.168.10.254, that is a that will be the virtual IP for HSRP, and that will be acting as a gateway for all those access devices. Okay guys, let's go ahead and let's configure HSRP for router 1. So what I am going to do, I will assign 10.2 to the fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, configure tree interface fast Ethernet 0, then IP address 192.168.10.2, right? 255.0. Now I will enable the standby 1 IP 192.168.10.254. that will be the virtual IP, virtual IP, right? And that IP will be acting as a default gateway for access devices, right? Now standby 1, I will go give a priority to 120 because default is 100, and higher the priority, that is the master, that will take a active role. So I will give a priority 120, and standby 1 I will enable preempt. Means once this router will come back after offline, it will take all those active role automatically within no time, right? Also running interface fast Ethernet 0. I will see, as you see, I have configured the IP after the standby one, IP address, priority, and print. Similarly, I'll go to the R2 and same I will configure to interface R2 interface, sorry, Ethernet 0, IP address 192.168.10.3, right, 255.255.0, and standby 1 IP default gateway 192.168.10.254, right. Then standby 1 priority I will give it default only 100, standby 1 print, right. So now running interface, pass Ethernet 0, right. So now let's go ahead and let's see. As you can see, it is went to active, and for R1, so standby, so this thing is active. Let me, okay, now here you can see active has changed to the standby, right. So standby, okay. So now here you can see one more time, this R1 is acting as active, and the virtual IP is 10.254, and standby router is 10.3. so this one is acting as R2 is acting as standby, and the virtual IP is 10.254, and as you can see active router is 10.254. Perfect, right. That's it. Now check our result, and we'll see the packet flow for the from this PC, right. I have opened the sales PC, as you can see the sales PC, and let me check IP. You can see it is from 12 range, and let me check whether I can ping the internet or not. Yes, I can ping, and you can see this ping is going on through this ping is going through router R1 because it is so STA and standby, so it is active, and you can see so STR2 is a standby. Okay, so now our test will be I'm going to shut down this R1, and we'll see the packet flow for this router, how much packet it will drop and how long it will take to uh, get the internet access back. So I will start the continuous packet from here internet, and let me bring R2 here, and I'm going to shut down this R1. I have stopped R1. Now here you can see packet has been, internet is lost, and this R2 to packet, now here is it, you can see standby it gone to active, and I have lost 2 packet from this sales PC, right. So there's no any 2 packet is fine, that is okay. So now let me check. So standby, if you'll see this one, standby, now you can see it is active, right. So what I'm going to do, for example, let's assume that I have fixed the error from this router R1, and I'm going to bring that R1 online. So let's start this one. As you can see R1 is running, and let's observe the packet, how long it takes to print, take the active handover of all those session from R2. Now you can see cold starter done, and DSCP is assigned, and now it is listening as active. Now you can see there's packet drop because now it is taken as active. Now okay, so here also we have observed that 2 packet, the sales PC has lost 2 packet, that is fine, right. So let's verify one more time. So running, so standby, now this R1 is acting as active, and R2, as you can see, it has gone to the standby, right. So standby. So that's it. As you can see, I have R1 is acting as a primary, so I have shut down the R1, and it took almost it has dropped almost 2 or 3 packet, and to take over all those session from the sales PC. Similarly, we have shut down, we have bring R1 back, and again it drops almost 2 or 3 packet, and that is almost negligible, right? So it is so fast, so that it means we even don't notice how much packet has been dropped from the network. Now there's lots of things that you can configure, instead of R1 you can track, you can build a track, so that will track the fast ethernet, or fast I means interface. You can start the tracking interface basis, so that your instead of whole router, if even if your interface is shut down, the router will take care of, R2 will take care of all those things, right? So we'll see those things up in detail, and in the next video. For this video, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.